Hey, good great day. I was on earlier, was talking about Tim Waltz, and I needed a break, you know. So I was supposed to be cooking, and I felt like I needed a few minutes to get my life together for a few minutes. You know, um, I normally get up about 4:45. I hope you're hearing this stuff on the. I'm making something for Chris. I get up about 4:45 every morning for work, and I so it's a long day for me. By the time I get home, I don't get home until maybe about 5:30. So it's typically a very long day for me. You know, and so to come home and cook, it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot. So sometimes I need to just take a breather, you know, to sit down for a hot second and figure out what I'm doing. That's just me. I don't know about everybody else. The funny thing about it is, I used to do this all the time when I had children. When my children were young. And, I worked when my children were young and when they, of course, were teenagers. And now I don't have any young children. My children are all grown. All grown children. Grown adults, if I might say. And so y'all hear Layla acting up in the background if y'all wondering what's that noise. So start the oven. So I so again, I don't know, I'm distracted. I'm tired, really. That's what it is. I'm tired. And so I just have too much going on. But anyway, as I'm making these home fried potatoes, which are actually my dad's recipe of home fried potatoes, that I do love to make. So I'm gonna make some for dinner tonight, and which is kind of crazy because what time is it? It's about 6:30. By the time we do eat dinner, it's time to go to bed. And I mean, there are times when we hit the bed about 6 o'clock if it's one of those days where we both get in early. So, but today's not one of those days. And I'm peeling potatoes. I wish they didn't have to. I wish potatoes came pre-peeled. That would save me a lot of time, but they're not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and peel these potatoes, and try to get dinner on before Chris gets in here. But I was just thinking out loud, as I do often. And I said, what do I say? Let's just talk about it. I tell you, I crack myself up. And, I'm just really energized with this election. I was feeling it because I was going to vote for Joe Biden, but I don't think I was going to be, as engaged as I am with Kamala Harris. I was going to definitely vote for him. That was without failure, or without question, if I might say. But this, I'm really feeling energized. I'm feeling, that engaged. I feel, just enthusiastic. I feel that there's work for us to do. Maybe because I'm feeling it because it's a woman. And I was watching something Candace Owens had put out. Some black people are just stuck on stupid. And, I want to tell you that I would gladly trade Candace Owens for any white person at this point. Any other ethnicity. Because sometimes, I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to figure out her motives. I'm just trying to figure out her motives. As a black woman, granted, we can vote for whoever we want to when we because that's our right and our choice. But when the other option goes against everything that you believe and stand for as a woman, I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, he like you. He don't like you. He don't like you. And do you think because you take a stand with him, now you're buddy and he just, ooh, Candace Owens, yeah, she's my friend, she's my bestie, she's my BFF. Not at all. He don't care two nickels or a dime worth about you, Candace Owens. And I don't really like to go there, if I might be honest. I don't like to go there. I don't like to kind of get into these things about people and their opinions. I really don't. I don't know, but it just rubbed me the wrong way tonight. Maybe I'll feel differently tomorrow. Probably not. But I probably won't be as agitated, because people do have an opinion and people do have a choice. And, if that's her choice, that's her choice. I'm just trying to figure out, and do I really need to figure it out? Because to be honest, it ain't none of my business. And I'm just getting to the point where I'm not going to focus so much on other people's business. I'm a mother, I tend to get in people's business, or I tend to get in my children's business. But even that I'm getting kind of tired of, because they're grown and they can make their own decisions and they can make their own choices, and and they will make their own decisions and choices, and nothing I say is really going to change that. I've raised them well enough. I think I've raised them very good to just make sound judgment and, well-rounded decisions. And I feel like I'm about to cook this whole bag of potatoes. I'm peeling the whole bag of potatoes. How did I get to that, talking about this? But anyway, I just want to encourage you, those that are really, we've got a host of ethnicities that are supporting Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. They care about the policies for middle class. They care about people. They want to serve people in the right way. It is people over party. And, that's important. That's so important because, we've got too much to lose. We've got too much to lose. And if you didn't know it and you thought Project 2025 is fake, it ain't fake. That's exactly the guideline and the plan that they're going to try to follow. And they put it out there. So when, as Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them. Believe it. And you read it for yourself. I printed out all 900 pages. And I'm slowly but surely reading each section because I want to be well informed about how this could impact my life. I'm a 61-year-old woman, and there are lots of things that are going to impact me. We are senior citizens over here in this house. we are. We're senior citizens. We take advantage of the 55 and older